Hello students. So today we are going to start a new chapter, organizing. As its name suggests, organize. प्लानिंग में जो भी हमने ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट किए उन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को अचीव करने के लिए वी हैव टू ऑर्गेनाइज ऑल द मटेरियल, फाइनेंशियल, machine, all type of resources and human. So to compile, to make a coordination between all these resources is organizing. So our today's topic is the meaning and importance of organizing. To understand the meaning of organizing, I must give you an example for Wipro Limited. All of you are aware with this name, Wipro. Like Wipro एक ऐसी कंपनी है जो बहुत ग्राउंड लेवल से स्टार्ट होकर एक अचीवमेंट के साथ एक टॉप मोस्ट लेवल पर पहुंच गई. विप्रो के प्रेजेंट एम्प्लॉयज अराउंड it may be more than 2 lakh. So this is one of the India's largest IT solution provider, Wipro Technologies. And the Azim Premji, the main person behind this Wipro. According to Azim Premji, he said once that I don't see growing to 1,50,000 to 2 lakh people as an insurmountable challenge, because he believes that if Accenture could grow by 20,000 people, why don't we? So what he did, he separated so many subsidiary companies in a very few span of years. Like he spread the wings of his company to the telecommunication, engineering, financial services and so many others. So what this person did, this person transfer his centralized position to the decentralized position. First of all, he did this. Then he recognized that what are the different resources which I have and I need, and how these resources can be acquired and how these resources can be clubbed. तो मैं आपको ये स्टोरी क्यों सुना रही हूँ? मैं ये स्टोरी इसलिए बता रही हूँ बिकॉज दिस पर्सन ग्रो टू दिस एक्सटेंट just because of good organizing function. That's why I'm telling you about this person. Okay, so what does organizing mean? Organizing means the creation of an organization structure, a logical grouping of all the activities. When we list out all the activities, they grouped in some logical manner. Then designing a role for each and every activity and what are the different relationships between all those roles. This is our organization structure, and in this organization structure every department has its own value and own roles and how they are interlinked with each other. So to clarify the authority and responsibility relationship among all the departments, among all these departments is organizing. Like took an example, like you are organizing a fete in school. ठीक है, एक फेट को ऑर्गेनाइज करने के लिए you need to list out so many activities. You list out, and after listing out you make a decoration committee, a food committee, a dance committee, a music committee, and so many other committees like ticketing committee and all. So all the tasks divided in each group and which deals with a specific area, and there will be one person who will be the most responsible for each and every committee, and who there is one more another person who will coordinate all these departments, all these committees. So that person will coordinate and establish the relationship between all these groups. So basically this is organizing function. ये जो हमने किया, ये जो फेट ऑर्गेनाइज करने में हमने सारी टास्क की, दिस इज ऑर्गेनाइजिंग फंक्शन. ओके, so what we can say that organizing essentially implies a process which coordinates human efforts, assemble resources and integrates both in a unified whole to be utilized for specific objective. Or we can say that organize is a process that initiates implementation of plan. जो हमने plan बनाया उसका implementation का पहला step है organizing, which clarify jobs and working relationships. Why this is needed? So that effectively deploying resources for attainment of these goals. That's why this is important. Okay. So the importance of organizing, we can categorize these following points as importance of organizing, like benefits of specialization, clarity in working relationships, optimum utilization of resources, adoption to change, if there is any change that will be easily adopted, and effective administration, development of personnel, all the employees will be more developed through organizing, and by this way the organization will, your firm, your business will expand and will take a high rate of growth. Now we will discuss each and every point in detail. First, it benefits for the specialization. The benefits of specialization can be achieved through organizing, because organizing leads to the systematic allocation of jobs amongst the workforce. Actually, this reduces the workload as well as enhances productivity also, because of the specific workers performing a specific job on regular basis, because हर worker specific job कर रहा है, and by this repetitive performance of a particular task, by this repetitive task worker gain experience and it leads to specialization. आप लोग एक ही चैप्टर को बार बार पढ़ेंगे तो आपकी कमांड अच्छी हो जाएगी कि नहीं हो जाएगी? The same lie with the workers also. If any work done again and again, the specialization will be achieved. Okay. Then the establishment of working relationship clarifies lines of communication and specifies any ambiguity. All the lines of communication are established and it specifies that who will report to whom, and it removes the ambiguity and it helps to transfer the information and instructions in a proper manner, because एक hierarchical order decide हो जाता है that this person will going to report this person. Scalar chain which we studied in the principles of Fayol. So it helps in an hierarchical order, and through this the responsibility can be fixed and authority can be specified for each and every employee. Okay. Now the optimum utilization of resources. Organization leads to the proper usage of all material, financial and human resources. ये बात हम इसके कॉन्सेप्ट से, डेफिनेशन से स्टार्ट करी है कि ऑर्गेनाइजिंग ज़रूरी इसीलिए है कि हम अपने रिसोर्सेज को ऑप्टिमली यूटिलाइज कर सकें, proper assignment of jobs, every employee will get the job profile, the overlapping of work will be avoided, and due to this no duplication of work and it prevents confusion also. अगर कोई duplication of work ही नहीं होगा तो confusion भी नहीं होगी, confusion नहीं होगी तो क्या नहीं होगा, wastage of resources नहीं होगी, resources efforts waste नहीं होंगे. Okay. Next, adaptation to change. Basically क्या होता है कि जब भी आप systematic काम करते हैं तो it will be very easy to adopt any change. So the process of organizing allows to accommodate changes in the business environment because it allows the suitable modification without any hurdle. ऐसा क्यों होता है? बिकॉज उसने हर एक लेवल पर, मैनेजरियल लेवल पर रिलेशनशिप्स को डिफाइन किया हुआ है. नाउ व्हेन एनीथिंग इज प्रॉपरली डिफाइंड द रिविजन विल बिकम मोर इजी, द ट्रांजिशन विल बिकम मोर स्मूथ एंड इसकी वजह से हमें स्टेबिलिटी मिलती है. कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में स्टेबिलिटी होगी देन दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैन सर्वाइव एंड ग्रो इन स्पाइट ऑफ सो मेनी चेंजेस. ओके. देन इफेक्टिव एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. एक्चुअली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मैंने बताया कि आपके जॉब एंड ड्यूटीज़ को बहुत क्लियरली डिफाइन करते हैं. हमने डिस्कस किया कन्फ्यूजन नहीं होती, कोई डुप्लीकेशन नहीं होती एंड वर्किंग रिलेशनशिप बहुत क्लियरली डिफाइन है. अब एक बात है, अगर सब कुछ इतने बढ़िया से है तो इफेक्टिव एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन तो ऑटोमेटिकली हो गया बिकॉज हमने क्या कहा था, मैनेजमेंट इज इंटेंजिबल. सो दिस इज intangibility of management because all these features leads to the effective administration. Okay. Then development of personnel. But obvious, अगर हमने organization ने सबकी jobs को और उनकी duties को, उनके working relationships को clearly define किया है तो it stimulates creativity among members also because उनको कोई confusion नहीं है, उनको कहीं कोई अनक्लियर नहीं है. दे ऑल आर अवेयर अबाउट देयर गोल्स, दे ऑल आर अवेयर अबाउट देयर जॉब्स. सो देयर इज़ नो डुप्लीकेशन ऑफ वर्क, रिडक्शन इन द वर्कलोड. हम डेलीगेट करके अपने काम को, अपने सबऑर्डिनेट्स, अपने सुपीरियर्स जो हैं अपने काम को, वर्कलोड को रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं और उस रिडक्शन से हमारे एम्प्लॉयज़ को ग्रो करने के लिए बेसिस मिलते हैं. बिकॉज आप जब भी अपने जूनियर को कोई काम देंगे तो दैट जूनियर विल बिकम मोर एनर्जेटिक. उसको एक अपने अंदर एक क्रिएटिविटी की फीलिंग आएगी और वो अपने ग्रो के लिए, अपने एनहांसमेंट के लिए ज़्यादा एरियाज़ को एक्सप्लोर करेगा एंड इट विल मोटिवेट द एम्प्लॉय एज वेल एज इट विल गिव द एम्प्लॉय एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू इनोवेट समथिंग. फाइन. ओके, गेट इट. सो it gives time to the employee to explore the areas of growth as well as to innovate some opportunity. So delegation develops in the subordinate the ability to deal effectively the challenges and help them to realize their full potential. Okay. Now the last is expansion and growth. जब हमारे एम्प्लॉयज़ मोटिवेट होंगे, हमारे एम्प्लॉयज़ इनिशिएटिव लेंगे तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ग्रोथ करने के लिए और डाइवर्सिफिकेशन के लिए स्कोप रहेगा. बिकॉज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए अपने एग्जिस्टिंग नॉर्म्स से डिविएट होके विल टेक अप अ न्यू चैलेंजेस. बिकॉज जब हमारे पास एक इफेक्टिव एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन होता है, अडॉप्टेशन टू चेंज होता है, वी आर यूटिलाइजिंग अवर रिसोर्सेज वेरी वेल, then there will be more chances to grow organization in a better way. Okay. So now we discuss the importance of organizing and concept. In the next session we will discuss about the process of organizing, that what are the different logical steps of organizing. So students, good luck to all of you and thank you so much. In case of any query, you can put your query in the comment box and I will solve your query for sure. Thank you so much.